Doggy Perfume. Let me see if I can get this back. All right, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's good. So I'm packaging up my Doggy Perfume. And where is my, okay, here we go. Hello. All right, I'm waiting for you guys to get on here. Hey. Hey, okay, so we back. Okay, so I'm still packaging up my Doggy Perfume. And hey, how you doing? I'm almost done or whatever, but I put everything in the description box if you want the recipe for the Doggy Perfume. It's in the description box. If you want to come to the Canva class before I make it $50, which is actually a good price when you learn how to do labels, because nobody helped me. I promise you I would have paid everything in the world. I don't know why I had to have everything like the long way around the bush. I'm like, why did it have to be like that for me? Why I just couldn't have nobody to just be like, girl, come on in, the price is right. Nobody. I mean, I had to make candles and had to blow through all of this money and all of that kind of stuff. I ain't have nobody to be like, girl, all you had to do was use this and use that. I had nobody to do that. The days. But you know what? Sometimes that long way around, yeah, that long way around is always the good way. And yes, the dog perfume is in the description box. If you click the description box, I put it on there. The complete recipe is on my website. I didn't put it in the Patreon. So that's another thing. You don't have to worry about 1,000 people having the recipe and you bumping into people at local pop-up shops and stuff like that with it. You got something that is exquisite, and that is good. I think I probably sold the recipe to like maybe 3 people since I put it on my website, which is good. And that way I can kind of control it and put a cap on it. When you put stuff in Patreon, you never know what can happen. Somebody can share it, and you know, it could be shared on another platform. Somebody can go and put it on their YouTube, because stuff like that does happen. Let's just not act like it don't exist. Somebody can take it and literally like just put it on their YouTube and share it. I'm gonna see if I can lift my camera up a little bit. Okay, there it is. That's a little bit better. Oh, it's so hot back here. Y'all see me sweating, but I want to keep sweating because I'm on this little, as you guys can see, I have lost a lot of weight before, y'all. I was at 264 when I started my little weight loss journey, and now I'm down to 230 pounds. So I came down a lot. I came down a whole lot. And I still got, not 230, I'm at 235. So I got 5 more pounds to 230 pounds. And y'all know I'm 5'11", so I'm pretty tall. So I can be a certain weight and it don't look bad on me because of my height or whatever. Okay, so yes, y'all remember when I first was telling y'all about the journey, and I was telling y'all like, all right, y'all, this is what I'm doing. You know, thank you. So okay, I got the labels over there. I could be putting the labels on right now, but that's just a lot of work. But this is my Doggy Paw perfume, and this is their finish. So this is what one batch makes about 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. It makes about 8. 6, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, it makes about 8 bottles. And so if you make it, and let's say you put too much oil You can add the emulsifier that I put in the recipe, and you can add a little bit more, and that oil will bond with that water. So these are definitely a hit. I'm in love with them. I'm glad that I did it, and I'm just excited about the return on it, because I seen a lot of people like just wanting it yesterday, and I was like, wow, I did something good. I did something good. So I'm excited. All right. So if you guys, I'm going to get some 4 ounce bottles, guys. I brought these. This is perfume. So I thought about it. Like, most time we buy perfume, it's in small bottles, but I can't make it in a bigger bottle. But for now, we're going to do $8 for a 2 ounce. We're going to do $8 for a 2 ounce, and they're going to comfortably pay that without a problem. So, you got yourself a nice product. All right. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to pour this over here and here. I'm going to pour this right here, and we're going to start something different. So you guys got time. We're going to mess with this Virginia candle, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to teach you how to Doggy. I'm going to teach you how to make it work. It is so hot. I got to go turn the air up. But then again, I'm like, I don't want to. I want to sweat. I want to sweat. All right. So, Virginia candle room spray trash base is something that a lot of people, they are pissed off about. They buy it and they end up wasting their money. But I'm here to tell you that you will not get the most perfect recipe in the world. Like, it won't be super clear. You're going to need some amber bottles. If you brought this, you're going to need some black bottles. Let me tell y'all a little bit about me, April, Passion, people that been making room spray for a while. We have been making this room spray for a while, and we realize that we're not looking for clarity. If you're looking for clarity in room spray, stop looking for clarity and get yourself a black bottle and call it a night and call it a Sprite. If you're looking for clarity, you won't get it just won't be good for you. You won't have a good choice as far as fragrances, because you may have a clear base and the fragrance may be clear, but once that base and that fragrance mix together, it may just turn milky on you. So some fragrances just will do it just because, and it's just some fragrances that won't bind. So because it won't bind, you're going to need some poly 20. Okay, let me grab some poly 20. I got some bottles of it everywhere, actually. Let's see, some poly 20. I got some right there, but it's hard for me to tell y'all. If somebody asks me where to get it from, I can't tell you because that bottle is toe up from the flow up right there. I think it got stuff spilled on it. But I'm going to grab some, because that's one thing I have a whole lot of is polysorbate 20. So you're going to need some polysorbate 20. That's the key ingredient to getting it to be normal. Okay, I got some. So this is one right here, but you can get it off of Amazon. But this is one from Crafter's Choice. Yes, as she said, it's about your label. Use black bottles. They look nice. Yes, I like my amber. Nobody looked at it and was like, why is not clear? People are fine with it. They are fine. Okay. All right. And look, we don't care. We don't care. We just want our labels to look good. And like I told y'all, if you want to learn how to do good labels without paying somebody $5,000, I want you to say me. I want you to say me. Me. If you want to learn how to make good labels, because that's what I was showing y'all in the beginning. That's one thing that I learned on my journey, was how to make your labels. People will come up to your table if you do pop-up shops and stuff, and they will notice a nice, pretty label. They will notice a nice, pretty label, and they'll be like, oh my God, I love everything. So that's, that's something that's really important, and you can't just, pass by it. So I was showing y'all earlier, because everybody was loving when I posted the other day. They were loving these laundry things. They was like, oh my God, like the labels. That's the first thing everybody was saying. It's the labels for me. It's the labels for me. So if you want to learn how to do some nice labels, I want you to just comment me. Okay, and then we're gonna get started. So I'm about to do that, and I'm gonna start from here. So I'm gonna need y'all today. I'm gonna need y'all math because I don't have a calculator in here. I do have a laptop. Let me go grab the laptop. Okay, while y'all all saying me, I'm gonna grab my laptop. I'm gonna grab my laptop. All right, so I can do the math on my okay, the power button. It is right here. All right. Okay. She said me. So if you guys want to learn how to do some good labels, this is the time to get in where a person does have time. Because guys, I'm on Saturdays, I'm very busy. Should freeze and go back. All right. Okay, there it is. It froze on me. Okay, so I want you to go to the description box and I want you to sign up for the Canva class, and we're going to go together. Next weekend, we're going to go live and I'm going to teach you guys how to make labels. I'm going to teach you guys how to make labels, not only how to make them, but how to make sure, like we're going to have a whole workshop. So we're going to be interacting. I'm going to see some labels that you make. We're going to be there, okay? So if you go in the description box and you join us on that Canva class, you will not regret it because I'm going to show you guys some templates that you could use. I'm going to teach you guys how to make a logo. I'm going to teach you guys I'm going to teach you how to do it, okay? So get in there now because I think maybe like Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to lift the price up to $50. That way we won't have a whole lot of stragglers, people who really don't want it. Okay? Because I'm telling you, I don't have people come to class and fry chicken. I'm telling you, it really happened. So we're going to start out, and so we're going to make some Virginia candle base. So let's do a 9%. We're going to do 9%. I'm going to leave my laptop down here. Don't fall, please. Okay, cool. Yes, we done had that happen. We had class and people came frying chicken before. So if you want to come, you need to get in there now. All right, so we're gonna do, let's say 2, 4, 6, 8, 4 bottles. We're gonna do 8 ounces. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we got 8.1. All right, so we got 8.1, and let's say we want our room spray to be super strong. We want it at 10%. So we're going to say 10% of 8 ounce. 10% of 8 ounce. I think that's 0.8 if I'm mistaken. Let me just be sure. I think so. Yeah, 0.8. Okay. All right, so we got it. So it's 0.8. And we're going to look for a fragrance that, let's see. So that's another thing, guys. When you make your room sprays, look for your strongest fragrances, like those fragrances that actually make you want to cough. Okay, like I have to use strong scents. Like for me, like I like to use like Gain and Tide and coconut lime and watermelon is good. I've had good experiences with watermelon, Fruit Loops, and I don't know. The fragrance that I really use a lot is on this side. This is just like stuff that I just threw up there. But like mango and coconut and stuff like that, I don't fool with none of that. So that's number one, and number two, you need to make sure that it's a room spray fragrance because some of them are not good for room sprays. They're not good for room sprays at all. They actually it could be just candles. I got some fragrances that's candle only and no, you can't use it on skincare. So inhaling it might not be a good thing. Okay, so let me see. Let me grab a fragrance that I want to use. I'm going to grab Maybe I could grab like a Snuggle or Gain or um, let's do a Snuggle. All right, so no, we could do Gain. Okay, so let's do Gain. Gain is a good one. All right, so we're gonna do Gain, and so for me, when I buy Gain, I buy it from two places. This is one of the places I buy it from, right here, Fragrance Buddy. Not promoting them. This just I'm just showing y'all what I actually use. Is this okay? So I'm not promoting them. I'm not getting paid. I'm just showing y'all what I do. So we're gonna take the scale and we're gonna tear it out to 0. Okay, so tear your scale out to 0. You put 8 ounces in here. Remember that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do 0.8 fragrance. So y'all get ready to see. Y'all get ready to see what happened because you fitting to see what's going on because I'm about to show you. So I put 0.7. All right, so it went up to 0.9. It went up to 0.9, so I used a little bit too much, but that's okay. All right. So now y'all see that it's separated. Y'all see that? Y'all see it separated? All the oil went to the top. Y'all see it's not bonded, right? That's the problem. See, that's what we don't like, Virginia Candle. And that's why we ready to really come down there where you at and beat you up. That's why we really ready to beat you up because a lot of people wasting money not knowing how to fix it. But this is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to come up in here with a Superman cape and I'm going to help y'all get it right because a lot of y'all spent money on this. And you see, y'all see that oil sitting on the top? That is not supposed to happen at all. Okay, so I use 0.9. So I want to add a little bit more because it's like me smelling it from right here. It's really, really, really strong. It's so strong that it's like, oh my God, it just makes me want to call. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. I'm going to do like another ounce just because it's that strong. Okay, so I did, it's 1.5. All right, so y'all see, that's why I'm glad I chose this fragrance because y'all needed to see this thing separate like this. Y'all needed to see this. So I'm going to stir it up. But guess what? It ain't no hope. It ain't no hope because it's not going to bond together. This is a hot mess, Virginia Candle. And this is why we really ready to pull up to your mama house and beat you. But you know what? We're going to save our hands today. We're not going to end up in the county, okay? And we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab some Polysorbate 20, okay? So you can grab some Polysorbate 20. And you're going to take this and you're going to start out with 0.1 ounce, okay? So we're going to start out small. And we keep increasing as we go. Now, this is what's going to change the color of, it's going to become very cloudy, but as you can see, it's already starting to break it up and emulsify already. It's breaking it up already. So 0.1 ounce, we starting out small, and then we looking and we seeing, did it emulsify? No, it did not. It did not emulsify. So we're going to go up again. We're going to do 0.2 ounce. So we're going to have to get a total of 0.2 ounces. Keep count. Okay, so I got 0.3 all together. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to stir that again. And let's see what it do. Okay, so it did emulsify, but I still see a little oil residue on the top. I still see a little oil residue on the top, and I'm not completely happy with it. So that's 0.3 ounces that I use. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more. So that's so it's going to be 0.6. All right, so 0.6. So keep count of that, y'all. All right, so 0.6, and this is it. It is emulsified. It is fully emulsified at 0.6. And we use 9 ounces, okay? So it is fine at 0.6. Now, what you want to do is you want to make sure that it does not separate. So you want to leave it sitting out for like maybe 30 minutes just to make sure it don't separate. But I know that it is emulsified because I work with this a whole lot. Not the base. I work with the polysorbate a whole lot. Okay, so that was how much we use? 0.6. But this is what I'm showing y'all. Y'all keep doing it. 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. You keep doing it until it bonds together and it's emulsified. Okay, so this is how you deal with the issue with the Virginia Candle room spray. Now, I will tell you this. When you get it together and you get it in this form and it's emulsified and it's not separated. See, this is why Poly 80 is too thick. You don't want to use something that's going to be so thick, okay? Poly 20 it does the same thing, but it's more of a thinner formulation, so you don't have to worry about it just being so thick, okay? We don't want to grease people down. We just want to, you know, emulsify it, okay? So I'm just going to look at it. I'm doing a final look, and I'm like, okay, I see a little bit of oil spots on the top. It's just a little bit, just little, like, just if I can show you guys what it looked like. Let me see if I can, hold on. I'm about to turn it around. Give me a second. I don't know how to turn it around. Here we go. You see that? Y'all see it's like a little bit of oil. I'm gonna let it stop moving first so you can see it. It's not much, but it's a little bit that you can see. Let me lift it up. Okay? So it's just a little bit. So because of that, I will be okay with that because I'm going to put mine in black bottles. But because we're going to be like using this, maybe somebody might use this on their furniture. You don't want to have any oil residue. You want to go ahead and you want to put a little bit more. All right. So I just put a little bit more and then I'm just going to stir it in. Okay. And as you guys can see, you see the color completely changed. It went from yellow on the top. Now it's just like that foggy white. Okay. Like I said, we're not looking for clarity. We're not looking for clarity. Clarity, we're not worried about that. We're looking for a strong room spray. So that's it. You guys see it went and it changed. And so now we could take it and we could bottle it up. Now you can use as much poly as you need to until you get it to where you want it to be. But it's not separated. So that's what you want it to be. You don't want it to be separated. And that's for the people who brought it. You know, you may have brought it, you may have not brought it. I will not, listen, when I tell you, I don't know why they still selling this stuff out here in these streets, slinging this broom spray, not room spray. Because we need to take a broom and kick that with it. I have no idea. But this is very good. So, like I said, if you look at it and you're not completely satisfied, you can change it. You can change it. You could go up to, you know, you can go up a little bit more. So it's all up to you. But this is the part that people don't like. They don't like it because they like, why should I have to go through all of this with a room spray? Like, I want to get it and use it. I don't want to have to be like, oh, let me put a little bit more poly in it. Let me put a little bit more poly in it. Like, some people don't want to go through that. They just want to use it as they buy it, you know? And that's the problem, Virginia Candle. If y'all watching this, we got a problem with y'all. Okay, we got a problem. Because at the end of the day, rather if I use 4% or 2%, that fragrance oil off the top did not bind. So this is perfect. Okay, this is perfect. We don't have no more oil residue on it. I'm looking at it. I'm about to turn it around to y'all. Let me see. I gotta get these bubbles out so you can see it. I'm about to show y'all one more time. The oil residue is going. And this is very strong. It's really strong. So here it is. Y'all see it? The oil residue is going. It's nice and crystal at the top. It's fine. And it does not, it's strong. It's very strong. And it's not separating on the side or anything like that. It's just a little cloudy. So you got yourself a very strong room spray, but you just have to do some stuff to it to make it what you want it to be, okay? All right, so that's the only thing. All right, it's the only thing. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it into some bottles. But this is what you want to do. You want to buy, if you want to buy bottles, you want to buy amber or black because it won't work. How you doing? It won't work with anything else. So it's really, 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 really strong. And you guys can see inside, like you don't see like you remember how, you know how sometimes it had that white. It's good. It's good. Okay. And I like it because it's really, once you get it together, it's super strong. Like to the point where it make you want to cough. I shouldn't even have sprayed it in my face. It's very strong. So you guys have a recipe. So if you don't mind going through that and you want to use that, you can use it. That's just what you're going to have to go through to use it. To me, I ain't going to lie to you. It is long lasting. It's very, as you can tell, it's strong because y'all see how I'm talking to y'all. Like I'm like it's literally like in my face too strong to the point where I'm like it's very strong. Like it's like it's going in my nose and in my mouth. So I'm a fan a little bit just to kind of get some more air. But yeah, so it's super strong and it's gonna be really good. So you could buy it, but just remember that if you buy it, you're gonna have to buy this too. But you don't have to buy it from them. Crafters, y'all already know I'm not gonna be spending no money on nobody website that don't give me my stuff till like 3 weeks later. But this is Amazon. This is Amazon. And you can tell it ain't no money on Amazon. It's real cheap. It's very cheap on Amazon. You can get it for coins, okay? So I would take mine and I'm gonna bottle it up. But that's good. So that's what this weekend was about. Me making my doggy paw perfume. My doggy paw perfume, which is actually like the best thing that I came up with. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I done made a lot of recipes, but this one is like the one that I'm like really, really, really happy about. So my doggy paw perfume, and then I was messing with this room spray, and because I seen the reviews, and I was like, I gotta teach people how to make it. I gotta teach them how to Doggy. They gotta learn how to make it work because it's not just gonna work. You gotta do some stuff to make it work. And you got to mix it. But try the Poly 80 and see if you like the results of the Poly 80 a little bit better than the Poly 20. You can use either one, but try and see if you like the results a little bit better from the Poly 80 so you can experiment. I like the Poly 80 for like skin stuff. Like I don't really like to use the Poly 80 in something like this because it does. I think the Poly 80 costs a little bit more than the Poly 20. So I just don't be liking to use it for stuff like this. But if I had to, I will, without a problem. But I just don't like that. I'd rather use that Poly 20 because it's cheap and it's easier to get. Okay. So that is what you can do with this Virginia candle room crap. Okay. We're going to say room crap, not room spray, room crap. I think I got like 2 more bottles to fill up. Okay, so how y'all doing this Saturday? Okay, we sitting here making some room crap. Oh God. So I only made a little bit because this is not something that I will want to do all the time. I like room sprays that actually I just have to mix one thing with it. Now, if I get caught out there with this, like somebody gave this to me on Marketplace, so I just got it. I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just get it and fix it and use it. But trust me, this is nothing that I will order off the website because I like to get a room spray that actually work. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ended up getting my own recipe. So for me, I don't even do base like that no more. My days of base is over. I got to mix and I just mix it myself.
Mama, can we get some of the formulation?
Okay, I'm coming in there to make it for y'all in a little bit. But just put the ice cream in the freezer. Okay, so there we go. We made us some room spray. So if you do have a Virginia candle, this is what you do. If you got the Poly Sorbet, try the Poly 80. See how you like the Poly 80. And you can also try the Poly 20. Okay? This is really strong. I'm going to spray it because kids don't lie. My kids ain't going to lie. They're going to tell the truth. So I'm going to spray it and let my son smell it. Come over here. Keep the ice cream closed because it might be a little bit melted because it was in the, they traveled with it. You might want to put it in the freezer. Okay, so I'm going to spray it right here. Let him smell it. Hold on.
No, anything.
Hold on. It didn't come over here. I sprayed it on the other side. It's too strong.
I don't smell anything.
Hold on. There you go.
It smells like a little tiny bit of flour.
It smells like game. It smells like
Can
darn
I
flour.
smell some, Mama?
Here, I'm gonna put it in the air.
That's right.
That's how you feel? He said, well,
Yeah, my it's real strong.
You hear him? He said it's real strong.
Me too.
Yeah, it is. It is strong. It is. Once you get it in the air and you spray it, it is strong. It is.
Mom,
So it's okay. I mean, I just
Mama,
wouldn't buy it.
Ice cream?
Yeah, I'm about to give y'all some. Go take it and put it in the freezer. You gotta make it. Yeah, so it could be hard because I can't scoop it when it's soft. So that's it, y'all. I want y'all to go ahead, go in the description box. I need to see y'all next weekend at the Canva class so y'all can learn how to make some beautiful labels for your products. I know, some beautiful labels for your product. I got so many labels everywhere. I mean, stuff, it's just really in my garage. So you can make some beautiful labels for your product. And also, we can get together and we could talk and stuff. You could tell me the issues you've been having with your labels and all of that kind of stuff. So we can do that. So in the description box. And also another thing is the pet perfume. If you guys want to make the pet perfume, the recipe in there for that. The Doggy perfume, Perfume. So we got that in there. And also if you want to be a part of the Patreon. And that's just, we meeting together tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. And we pretty much come together and we have a good time. We sit around and we talk and we get information from each other. We learn from each other. We have a really good girl time. So tomorrow we having our girl time. And it's going to be at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to come together. And so that's behind the scenes of the Patreon. So a lot of people look forward to that part of it. All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. And have a good day. And I just showed you guys how to make some room spray base with this. Okay. Okay. And you can have a replay. When you pay for it, just inbox me and you can have the replay for free. So I'll give you the replay and you won't have to worry about it. She said, I just purchased a perfume recipe. Yes. Oh, man, that's awesome. If you have any questions with the perfume recipe, because I haven't done the video, contact me. Okay. All right. I will see you there. Yes. She said she will be there. I made the bounce back scrub. Yay. Oh, man, I'm proud of you. She making her scrubs. That's cool. That's pretty cool. I made that other scrub the other day, and I ended up using a lot of fragrance in mine. I was like, I didn't even realize I had such a little bit, and I was just I said, oh, God, I just had to leave it in the kitchen. So I'm using it for myself, and I'm not going to sell it. Like I say, the amount of fragrance I wanted to use in that scrub was 1%. And I didn't want to go up to because it's, in scrubs, because it's a wash off product, they say 3%, but 1% was good in that recipe, and it doesn't leak or whatever, but I used a lot. So I think I went up to 3%, and it was just way too much. That recipe couldn't hold that. It's such a beautiful scrub. Such a beautiful scrub. So yes, I'm going to make a video for the Paul thing, the Paul perfume, the Doggy perfume. I'm going to make a video for it, but I don't want to do it publicly. I want to do it privately. So if anybody purchased that recipe and you watching, contact me on Tuesday and I'll have the video for you. I must actually, I don't know. I'm going to just send it to the email. Whatever email you have on file, I'm going to send it to your email. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I taught you how to fix your room spray base. So now you have a recipe. And as you can see, guys, it definitely gets very milky. So you definitely don't want to use white bottles. But you got a strong ashtray smell. It's very strong. It's very, very strong. You can spray it on your fabrics. You can spray it on your in the air. You don't have to worry about oil residue in the bottle, on the floor and stuff like that, because all the oil has been emulsified with the poly 20. Yeah. All right. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. Okay. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.